Hi, Assalamualaikum and greetings everyone. My name is Azureen Hayati from MMC1104C and we'll be talking about intercultural communication for my explanation video in subject CMP 281 and we'll be covered on 11 subtopics. Before we go further, I want to explain what is the difference between cultural and intercultural. Cultural is used to be communication tools in particular group. Meanwhile, intercultural is not involving others' country and will be not using that country culture. Besides that, ethnicity aspects looks into population growth, immigration, age, families, and how women will be treated in workforce. Cultural challenges abroad indeed encompass a wide range of factors from customs and non-verbal communications to the very core of how people think and behave within their societies. The example of the thumbs up hand sign in Nigeria is a great illustration of how seemingly innocuous gestures can carry significant cultural meaning and potentially lead to be misunderstandings if not understood in context, because sometimes that meaning can be misunderstood because of the sensitive and double meaning hand sign. In the realm of business, these cultural differences become even more critical as they can directly impact the success or failure of international ventures. Understanding and adapting to foreign ways of thinking and activity are crucial steps in navigating these challenges effectively. The principle of the culture is divided by 8, which is culture is to be learned. Virtually all cultures permit the development, universal to human society, constantly undergoing change based on the era, and generation which divide by 2, which is internal forces that include discovery, invention, innovation, and it also have external forces, which is diffusion of innovation. Then the number 5 are some culture can change quickly than the other. The number 6 is culture can influence biology and biology can influence culture. Culture is not value neutral and not all cultures are equally complex. Then there's 5 factors influence the rate of change, which is relative advantage, compatibility, complexity, triability, and observability. And this topic also will be covered about 2 theory, which is W curve theory is predictably pattern of stages which occur when a person experiences culture shock, starting with honeymoon, cultural shock, initial adjustment, mental isolation, and acceptance or integration. Meanwhile, U curve theory is because people generally start at a high point, then experience decline or depression before a leveling off period, then go through a critical recovery stage and end up more or less balances where they began. Other than that, the functions of culture is universally respond to human problems and challenges by developing systems to deal with them. For instance, in feminism, masculinity, uncertainty avoidance, and short-term or avoidance playing the big roles about their own functions and their terms. Besides that, ethnocentrism is the belief of your nature is culture is correct, while the other culture is not good and as correct as your culture are. Lastly, cross-cultural is basically the term that been using when we trying to adapt or learning in another country by following their way of culture at that. The cross-cultural also cover in nationality, age, gender, ethnicity, and races. Then it will be lead to 3 important things, which is capacity to accept the relative of your own judgment, capacity to be non-judgmental, and the last one is tolerance for ambiguity. And that's all from me. Thank you and have a nice day.